Hello, welcome again to a Tuesday Word of Hope. Praying this would be a word that brings joy to your heart and will serve as a great reminder of some of the things that Jesus was um, teaching and planting inside his followers. Words that would make us all want to live that way as well. Matthew 20. This fun story comes about the mother of John and James. John and James are brothers, and their mother comes to Jesus, approaching him very nicely and thinking, when you establish your kingdom, would you let my both my sons be sitting on your right and left hand, basically be your closest allies or your basically your ministers in the government in a way. And the other disciples heard that, and they were kind of indignant. They were upset. They were thinking like, what about me? Like we've left everything too, and we're part of that thing. And it talks about the jealousy or the way sometimes believers act and think about serving God. And that's where I wanted to talk about today. As a word of hope, we we sometimes look at Christian ministry or the path of us serving in a church as either something that gives me my identity, or this is, I am called by God, this is my ministry, this is what I'm supposed to do. And I don't think it's any of that. And I don't think that Jesus even thinks about it as any of that. It's an act of love. Love your God and love your neighbor. It's an act of love through a gift that I know that God has given me, something that I am gifted in. And I say, here is my gift, Lord. I want to love you and love my brothers and sisters, love my neighbor through that gift that you've given me. The gift could be money, the gift could be time, the gift could be talent, the gift could be, music or acts of love or generosity or opening my home or leading a Bible study or singing or driving someone in my car. It could be a lot of things, but it's not meant to be a place of power, a place of position, a place of influence over others, or making people know that I am in control by any means. And that's what Jesus was teaching them, and that's what is Jesus teaching us today. In verse 25, it says that after all that quarrel, Jesus called them together and said, "You know that the rulers in this world lord it over their people, and officials flaunt their authority over those under them. But among you, it will be different. Whoever wants to be a leader among you must be your servant. And whoever wants to be first among you must become your slave. For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve others and give his life as a ransom for many." Jesus completely flipped the scene in these verses. Completely flipped the power in these verses. And he was saying, in the kingdom of God, if you want to be powerful, serve others. In the kingdom of God, you want to be known, be a slave to others. Because the Son of Man himself did not come to be served, but to serve. And to the point of giving his own life for others. Friends, these are not easy words. But if you've ever in your Christian walk was given some type of authority, was given some type of to be steward over something, and it gotten into you somehow that I need to be a stronger leader, I need to have stronger words to say, revisit that and think, I need to have a bigger heart, and I need to serve more, and I need to be servant to those that God has put in my path. And There's a lot to discuss about that. There's a lot to think about that. There's a lot of challenge about that. But what I want to encourage you about is that's the way to act and be just like Jesus. Friends, it is so much better to be like Jesus than to look like another leader from the world. We're not called to be the CEOs of God's kingdom, or the COOs, or the financial analysts, or the experts. We are called to be servants, to love, wash feet, be compassionate, be filled with the love of Christ to those that we deal with on a daily basis. Be blessed, my friends. I hope this is a word in season for you. God bless you.